Fight.
Y'all got it. Y'all fucking got it, bro. Man, welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keys podcast, the only podcast where we do something different every single day, not an episode, not an hour. The daily thing. It's a podcast for casuals. You are a casual. This is the show for you. If you did not know the Winter Olympics was on, casual, tap in with us. We're not going to talk about it.
No.
But that just lets me know the type of character you have. You belong for the Play for Keys podcast, my baby. We here. We are here. Finally, digitally. If make sure y'all tap in and watch those other podcasts. We love to see the growth. Road to the next 1,000. Whenever that will be.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's. Oh, my fault. I forgot my manners. Happy Black History Month. I'm not gonna say for those who partake. All of you niggas should be partaking.
Is our first Black History? Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, it is. It sure is. It is. It is. Jax won't tell you that he dapped up a white man on Black History Month. He won't tell you that.
Who?
He won't let you know that. I got video footage of it too.
Oh. No, that wasn't Black History Month. That was still January.
Oh shit! Hey, that's the 31st.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was still January. That wasn't Sunday. Okay. That was Saturday.
Okay. Nigga, hey, nigga got his last one off.
Nigga got a buzzer beater.
That's a buzzer beater for sure. That nigga got it off.
That nigga pissed me off. All right, bro. Man, white people, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. White people, bro.
And this nigga had the audacity to debate me that niggas should be jumped. He should have. Nah, man. One day, I'll show it. I'll show it to the audience one day.
I still haven't watched that video. Because it made me mad.
Oh, to completion?
I never clicked play, period, bro.
That shit is funny as fuck. Mainly because of my actions. Because I thought the nigga was playing.
I thought the nigga was gonna go away. I was like, oh, that's cool, and walk away. And nigga came up like, nigga, move, bro.
I thought he was finna just shout it from like the side. Well, let's not beat the like. Let's not do this. For people that don't know, because none of you niggas know, me and Jax went to a basketball game. We went to watch the Rockets. Bought our tickets last minute. I think they played the Mavericks. When we were leaving to go, I was like, yo, Jax, I recorded Jax. I was like, Jax, is your first time watching KD in person? Like, what's the vibes? Like, how you feeling right now? And that nigga was like, he was
right before I was finna answer, random like, hey, this your first time watching KD too? And I was like, yeah. Nigga ran over like, yeah. Oh, well, I'm like, nigga, go away. I don't know
Not
you.
only did this nigga invade the camera, he went and dapped this nigga Jax up like he knew this nigga. I was like, who is this nigga, bro? Who is he? And then on top of that,
like, we were having a conversation with ourselves. And he came from like, he wasn't even really close to us, for real.
Nigga thought we was content creators or some shit. Like the real ones that be on the street, like street talk. No, nigga.
Oh, that is a thing.
Stop invading our space. And then he had the audacity to come into my phone and was like, yeah, send me that shit. I was like, oh, okay, bet. I thought the nigga was drunk enough that he was just going to walk away. And I still had the camera recording. And that nigga said, 713. I was like, oh, where?
I was like, bro, come on.
I was like, let me turn this shit off. This nigga out of pocket. He in fact did not get that. He still don't got that. I don't need niggas knowing. I don't need niggas, just random people just having access to us on their phone. Just two niggas on this phone. He don't need that.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that? That's so out of context. Hell no. But
that's some leaks, bro.
Yeah, man. Glad we got that out the way before Black History Month really kicked off. Man, what a horrible way to start. If that was February 1st. Crazy. But speaking of which, let's get the money right though.
Donations. donation.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Let's get into our Mike Tomlin bag. The things we just simply do not care about. If the button will press, my goodness.
We do not care.
First things first. We mentioned it earlier. The Winter Olympics is happening. Case closed. Jax, have you seen that that girl that was still skiing with a torn ACL?
See, that's how you know niggas don't watch the Winter Olympics, because you called Lindsey Vonn that girl. And that's like the only skier I know. She's like the famous one. I think she's like date Tiger Woods or something like that. But she's famous for a long time. I think. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, I don't get how she's skiing without an ACL. That seems very crazy. But like, and I've seen her with the giant ass knee brace working out and everything. Like, shout out to her. She's insane, but shout out to her.
Yeah. Yeah, only snow nigga I know is Shaun White. And that's because of the video game. I don't know nobody else. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. But shout out to her. You said Lindsey Vonn?
Yeah, Lindsey Vonn.
Okay.
I think she's still dating Tiger Woods. No, never mind.
Okay. She got ties to Theo?
Nah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I probably would have tapped in. I probably would have tapped in with a little soda if I knew. but anyway,
we do not care.
We do not care. Next things up, the Vikings GM. I forgot his name. I think his name is Quasi.
His name is Kwesi Adofo-Mensah. I had to look it up so I made sure I got it right. But Kwesi Adofo-Mensah.
Absolutely. The Vikings GM that recently got fired. Mainly because, his picks weren't really, quote unquote, turning out. And most importantly, nigga picked JJ McCarthy over Sam Darnold. And they tried to throw Daniel. They tried to throw in Daniel Jones, but you can't.
I'm just saying Daniel Jones was on that roster and he looked good, bro. So I'm just saying.
I don't want to throw that in. Like, I didn't know what the consensus was about Daniel Jones last offseason.
That is fair.
Like, everybody was going to be like, nigga, we're picking JJ McCarthy over Daniel Jones. We know what we is in Daniel. And then Daniel Jones ended up having the career he had. And still got injured, which is crazy. But a lot of dogpiling and a lot of just stuff has been happening. A lot of leakage of the GM. Apparently, a lot of people didn't like that he took a paternity leave after his first child was born. I think he took 2 weeks, 3 weeks off.
Regardless,
during the off season,
his kid was born, bro.
I was just like, yeah, I'm just like, and on top of that, he was like working remotely, and it's just a lot of people doing that same thing that they did with the journalism conversation. There's a whole bunch of people that's in the space talking about these are the sacrifices you have to make. The commoner's not gonna understand, but niggas skip out to see a lot of things. Yeah, I know that, and some of y'all still suck when y'all do this. So I don't care.
Imagine neglecting your family and still getting fired as a coach because you're just bad at your job. Like, be for real, bro.
Niggas out here talking about, yeah, coaches be falling asleep in the film. They get a sleeping bag, like they sleep in the film room.
Go home. What does that do to you?
Say you don't like your family. You're annoyed by your family. Because if you're asleep in the film room, you're not being productive. Okay? Those are not productive hours. Now you got a neck cramp because you're not sleeping properly. You're not in a proper bed. All in the name of, I'm grinding. Okay. Who cares? And on top of that, that was the year they went 14-3. They won 14 games that year when he decided to take that paternity leave in the offseason, mind you. He said players' stakes are at live, or on the line or whatever. I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
Yeah, nah.
I'm not. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all not finna. Yeah, I think my biggest issue about all of that was the fact that, that was not the reason he was fired. Why did we bring this up?
He was fired because he was bad at his job, relatively speaking. But like, don't put on the paternity leave. He just wasn't a good drafter, and he wasn't
You know what I'm
because
saying?
I looked at his draft history. That's just terrible, unfortunately for that man. So,
Yeah,
yikes.
there was enough evidence. There was enough evidence from his job to say, hey, he deserved to be fired. Why are we adding sauce to it, nigga? And y'all the fucking Minnesota Vikings, nigga. It ain't like y'all the Patriots. It's not like we think of y'all in like an ilk of you champions all the time, nigga. I don't just keep it pushing, please. Y'all worse this y'all worse than the Bills owner that trash Keon Coleman, nigga. God damn. Anyway,
We do not care.
next up, the Grammys happened. Be honest with you, didn't watch it.
I watched it. It wasn't that interesting. I didn't know most of the people because I don't be listening to white people music. So I was like, why am I watching this? So then I just started watching something else.
I don't even remember what day that shit came on.
I think it was a Saturday. No, it was a Sunday. It was a Sunday. Award shows be on Sunday. It was a Sunday.
Okay, definitely didn't care. Didn't care enough. And finally,
We do not care.
McMillan, the very well known Samoan, says nigga publicly. I was trying to say I came in here and I was like, yo, Greg, you're gonna say this with a straight face. I failed, bro. I couldn't take it serious. Apparently, this was was it like a stream? What was this?
It was like they're doing like a Super Bowl. I guess the Super Bowl is having like streamers there now, or like like a media day or something. He was like playing Madden on the stream, and I think he like caught a pick or something. He was like, yeah, nigga, or something like that, and everybody was, I think it was a girl that was with him. I think she was a streamer, and she like went to her friend. She was like, is he black? And that shit was just funny. It was just funny. I'm not gonna lie. But if you know Samoans, they be saying nigga all the time.
And don't nobody check them because who want to deal with that? Who want to deal with that shit, bro? And then on top of that,
it became a whole thing, bro.
yeah, it became a whole thing. They started resurfacing clips. Now, Jax, the one that you sent me back when that nigga was at that Hawaiian bowl or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like
that nigga was on. That nigga was saying nigga every other word.
As like punctuation, as like a comma, as a period, as an exclamation. He was just saying nigga. I was just like, bro.
He's saying niggas like how black people in Texas say ho. Just a person, place, thing, noun type shit. It's just like, dog. All right. It's like a nigga learning how to cuss in real time. Crazy. It was almost Logic-esque. Almost.
I think Logic is technically black, even though he looks like Eminem.
No, but like the approach. No, I'm just going off of the approach. Like I'm talking about from that younger version of Ted. Of just like, okay, like you saying it so much, I don't even want to hear you say it no more, nigga.
Fair.
Just don't say it no more, bro.
That's fair.
You making it lose value because you saying it too much. Yeah, he issued out an apology. There's a lot of people trolling that apology. I think Des Bryant retweeted some shit. That shit was kind of funny.
I don't even talk about
a lot of people have been quoting it. A lot of people have been quoting it with the what's that nigga name? Denzel Washington. My nigga. Thing. So I don't know, man. Nigga like me, I would just kept it pushing. I just would never addressed it.
I would never acknowledge it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just moved on with my life.
I'm saying, like, I would have just moved on because at the end of the day, it's not like it's not like I'm in the limelight like this. Like,
yeah, it's not like he's Joe Burrow saying it
or Puka Nacua.
Puka in the spot. Yeah, Puka's sort of getting in the spotlight now. He needs to stop, but I don't think he's gonna end up becoming a celebrity. He's gonna be a whole thing. He's gonna be the next Travis Kelce. Unfortunately.
Nah, well, that wasn't a celebrity. I was thinking more on the other side. I was thinking more to put that shit on celebrity. He's walking a fine line. Like he could go either way. I think he could go either way. It really. Yeah, because I just feel like he's easily influenced. He can go any way.
and all them hits to the head because he's great, but he be playing a physical brand of football. All them hits to the head, like I don't know, man. He can go either way.
It ain't too far fetched. Yuck. But regardless of that, we do not care. But we do have a lot of things that we do care about, and we're gonna start with the NBA. These trades in the NBA trade deadline. Nothing ever beats what happened last year with Luka in them. But
yeah, we just has this been like
to the Cavs.
This feels like it's been the most active trade deadline in a very long time. But James Harden, he got traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers, which is James Harden in Cleveland doesn't make sense in my head because ill. But they swapped James Harden with Darius Garland. So the Cavs, they gave Garland and a 2026 second round pick to the Clippers in exchange for James Harden. At first I didn't like it just because I don't like James Harden in Cleveland because it doesn't make sense to me. Just like not like from like a personal sense, it doesn't make sense to me because what is in Cleveland that James Harden likes? But James Harden likes money. They're going to give him his money. But on the basketball side, this sort of does make sense because they have been like James Harden. He's not a defender, but he's a big guard, and that's one of the things the Cavaliers have needed because Darius Garland only 6'1", Donovan Mitchell like 6'2". They be getting bullied. Like James Harden, he don't defend, but you're not gonna bully him. He's still like 6'5", 230. So I like it on the basketball side. And James Harden, he's a great point guard. So and he loves to get the big men involved. So Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, they're probably gonna eat with Harden. So I think it's a good move for them. On the Clippers side, I think it's a terrible move just because I don't think Darius Garland can stay healthy. Because they say he has like some like toe problem. He's been having it for years. Now they're talking about we're gonna have to try to like insert a plate in his shoe so he can play. And I'm like, I don't think I would have traded for that.
Yeah, I don't know either. I will say this: I may have been unfamiliar with Cleveland's game. Outside of sports. I know what your game is in sports. Y'all niggas is terrible. But from a personal standpoint, yeah. I'm not here to say I see the vision, but James Harden gonna be all right. He'll be fine.
James Harden's just good. He's always gonna be all right, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what he does, honestly.
I've seen enough. I scoped the scene. I scoped outside. There's enough there. The talent pool is all right. I forgot how much. Shit. I kind of forgot how much pull Shador got, bro. The amount of Shador Sanders jerseys I didn't seen worn by bad bitches.
I don't think they're in Cleveland though. I just think they just like Shador.
I don't know, man. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll definitely see. I don't know for how long though. I don't know how long James Harden gonna be here. How many years?
I think.
In his contract.
Well, how old is James Harden that fast? Let me see. How old is James Harden?
James Harden probably 36.
Let me see. No way. 36 feels a little too old.
Yeah, he definitely not no damn 36.
No, you're right. He is 36.
No, I'm saying like Harden, KD, and Russ. Like I know they all in like the same sphere. They just hoop so good that
you
just kind of forget their age for real. And in your eyes, you say, "Hey, James Harden need to retire."
No, he does honestly, but I think, or he's not now, of course, but I honestly believe this is going to happen. And there've been rumors about it already that Donovan Mitchell and James Harden are planning to recruit LeBron back to Cleveland this summer. And I think that's going to happen. I'm 90% sure that's going to happen because LeBron, he don't like the Lakers no more. They don't really want him. They want to move off of him. He's going to be a free agent this summer if he opts out, which I think he will. Go back to Cleveland for one last victory lap tour. And the Cleveland Cavaliers actually have a decent team now with like actual star players. So I think it could work out.
And
give him like a legitimate chance of contending. And the East is weak too. So I can see him giving it one more run. Retire as a Cavalier. Having the storybook ending that he's always wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say 18-8 don't feel as bad when that's your fourth option. I'll give him that. James Harden, Harden, Mitchell, LeBron. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. Who coming off the bench? Who's they six man?
You think
Somebody.
you think I care that much about the Cavaliers to know they roster that well?
You right, brother. You right, brother. My fault.
But another trade that happened, one that didn't make sense to me at first was the Grizzlies. They decided that everybody with the Grizzlies, they thought Ja was going to be the one to get traded first, but the Grizzlies and the Jazz trade have made a trade. So Jaren Jackson Jr. he's going to Utah. And in exchange, Memphis are going to send Walter Clayton, Kyle Anderson, Taylor Hendricks, George Niang, and 3 future first-round picks.
Oh shit, that's good, bro. That's a good return back. That's a good return. Three first for Jay. Yeah, they suck.
But like on the Utah side of things, you said it sucks for Utah.
Oh damn, you froze.
You said it sucks for Utah.
I said.
Did you say
like, yeah? He said it's Utah. No, I'm saying you said it is Utah. I was like, yeah. I was like, that's why those 3 first-round picks are good. I was like, they suck, so they're gonna be good. Like those picks are gonna be premium.
No, I meant to. I guess it froze when I was saying it, but I said I think it's good. This is a good trade for Utah though, because they have Keontae George, he's been playing very good for them. They just suck as a team, but he's been hooping crazy. They have him at point guard. Then they're moving Ace Bailey to the 2. He hasn't necessarily shown as much. He hasn't shown as much as like some of the other top rookies, but we still believe believe he can be something. So Ace Bailey at the 2. Then you got Lloyd Markkanen playing the 3, which is what he's always been his whole career. He just happened to be 6'10". Then you got Jaren Jackson Jr. He's playing the 4, so he don't really have to worry about rebounding as much because he doesn't get them in the first place. And then Walker Kessler as your center, who is a defensive center who also gets rebounds. Like I think this is a very good. They probably won't do anything this season because the season's not almost over, but it's All-Star break, so you feel me. But I think next season though they can be something if they keep that core together.
Yeah, and they got a good coach. I forgot his name. I forgot that white man's name, but he came from the Boston Celtics. He's a good coach.
I know that. I forget his name too. Shit, I know who you're talking about. Though.
Yeah, I forgot his name. And I feel like under different circumstances, I would have been able to just spit the name out.
But the Grizzlies, they tried to trade Ja. It didn't end up working out this season, so they're gonna end up having to keep him the rest of the season. But they said they're trying to build around Cedric Coward and Zach Edey as their cornerstones for the franchise, and all these draft picks is a very, very, very good start. So, and then they're going to trade Ja in the offseason more than likely, so they're going to get something back for him. So I think this is sort of it depends on what the Grizzlies do with those picks, but it looks like a win-win to me. This trade does.
Yeah, that's a win-win because now you have 9 first-round draft picks with you in hand. If you're the Grizzlies, you have 9 first-round picks. You have 5. You got those 5 first-rounders from the Desmond Bane trade. You got 3 from Utah, and you already have your own that you own because you're the fucking Grizzlies, and that's without even trading Ja. Like you haven't even got rid of Ja yet. You can come out here and end up
the OKC method, and it could work depending on who they draft. It could work,
or they could just turn into the Utah Jazz, who also have mad picks. But we'll see how it goes. Everybody want to be Sam Presti till it's time to be Sam Presti. So. We'll see how this shit go. Just like we say, just like we say shit like with players. When it's like, yeah, like we gotta stop comparing these players. Like this could be the next.
Stop comparing the
Stop doing that shit with Sam Presti too.
Comparison is a thief of joy. Just stop comparing people, bro. It's not gonna work out.
It's not, bro. You just gonna disappoint yourself. You're gonna disappoint yourself. So yeah, I agree. I think it's gonna be a win-win. And the only reason why what's the other guy's name? Coward?
Yeah, Coward.
Yeah, I think that's their rookie, right? I think.
Yeah, he's cold though. He's cold.
Yeah, he's cool. So yeah, I'm not mad at it. It was time.
But next trade though is a trade I didn't see coming at all. It didn't make sense to me. Still sort of doesn't. But Anthony Davis is now a Washington Wizard. This is a 3-team trade as well. So All the details are very weird. But Anthony Davis is on the Wizards now. The Hornets, they received Malachi Branham and Tyus Jones in this trade. The Wizards also, outside of Anthony Davis, they got Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum. In the Mavericks, they're getting Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham. He's going to the Mavericks instead of the Hornets because it was a 3-team trade, like I said. And then Marvin Bagley, the third. Then the Mavericks also getting 2 firsts and 3 seconds. I don't know why. And then also reports came out that Anthony Davis is going to be shut down for the remainder of the season in the first place. So him and Trae Young are both not going to be playing in Washington this season.
Yes, he should.
I didn't get this trade. I still don't. But, I mean, it makes sense for the Mavs because they're getting young players outside of Chris Middleton. And they're getting first-round picks. So it's good for the Mavs so they can build around Cooper Flag better. But I don't know what the Wizards are doing.
They're just trying to instill hope in the city, bro. You can only lose for so long. Got to give niggas like a hope, like a chance at something. Like, the reason why I like the acquisition of Anthony Davis is the fact you didn't give up like the young players that you have. You have a good young core, or like you have a core that like can be talented. You just got to see what's going on with them. And you're surrounding them by veterans, which I think is very underrated and people don't appreciate enough. But you need young players around veterans to instill good habits, or else they're going to turn into Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. right before your very own eyes. Just learn from other people's mistakes. And then as they're being young, they can also be a part of like they're a part of the East. So they have a higher chance of experiencing meaningful basketball a lot sooner because they're in the fucking East. So I can see the vision where you're only giving up maybe like second round picks here and there or people that you don't believe, but like you still have your Bub Carrington, your Alex Sarr, your all shit. You still, for what it's worth, because they don't, from reports I've been seeing, them niggas don't fuck with Cam Whitmore like that. But y'all didn't even get rid of Cam. You know, y'all still have Cam Whitmore. Y'all didn't have to give that nigga up for any of this stuff. So I don't necessarily.
Yeah, they didn't give him up.
Yeah, so
and they
like,
don't fuck with him. I would have gave him up too.
So, like it's like in the weirdest way. Even though it looks weird, I still view it as a win-win for both parties. It just looks weird because it's like Wizards. What the fuck y'all doing? But you have to look at it from a Wizard standpoint of, well, we're not trying to win a championship within the next 2 years. We feel like we have our core and we want to see and develop them and see what they turn into while having some, all-star caliber veterans. And the city can finally see some wins because goddamn, shit been spooky since Bradley Beal left, nigga. I see it.
It was spooky, bro.
But at least that nigga was averaging 33.
Fair. That's a fair point. But next trade, though, I like this one because our long national nightmare is over. The Warriors have traded Jonathan Kaminga and Buddy Hield to the Hawks for Kristaps Porzingis. I guess for on the Porzingis side, like the Warriors wanted some shooting, wanted a big man that could shoot, play defense, etc. I guess that's what Porzingis is in theory, but he be hurt all the time. But like, congratulations to Jonathan Kaminga. He finally got out from under Steve Kerr's thumb. He can finally flourish, let his wings spread. He can play games now because Steve Kerr was not playing this nigga. Now the Hawks will probably play him because who else are they going to play? Why wouldn't they?
He's a forward.
So?
I mean, okay, I'm saying like I feel like they kind of stacked at that forward position. Like it's gonna be hard for that nigga to crack that, unless they truly believe in that.
Are you saying he's a forward, or are you saying he's a
forward?
Yeah, I mean, he's able to play 2 through 4. He can play 4 in small ball situations. So like,
I didn't know how good I didn't know how good of a shooter he was, so I didn't really put him at the 2. But if he's going at the 2, okay, I can see that.
Do you know how many bad? Jonathan Kaminga, he's not like a bad shooter. He's an okay shooter. But you know how many bad shooting 2s there are? Like it doesn't matter.
Fair. I was just like, okay, like I was just looking at Risha Shea and Jalen Johnson and
they don't play Zach Risha Shea. They hate him. So,
well, That is fair. Well, I'll say this: he'll definitely have way more opportunity there than his last time. So, small progress is still progress nonetheless. So, salute to that young brother. Salute to that young man.
There's some more trades that happened, but it was a very active trade deadline. We're not going to get to all of them. But one thing,
shout out to that Vucevic trade. That's a big one. That's a good one.
Yeah, Vucevic is going to the Celtics. But speaking of the Bulls, just real fast, I didn't get they made a whole bunch of trades. Kobe White ended up going to the Hornets. I actually like that trade sort of kind of because the Hornets might not be that bad. They might sneak into the play-in, but the Bulls, and then they also traded Io to the Timberwolves, which is good for the Timberwolves. But the Bulls, they made a whole lot of trades. I don't have all of them because it was a lot, but the biggest takeaway from all these trades is the Bulls no longer have a center on their roster. The tallest person on the roster is now, I believe it's Matas Buzelis, who is 6'10", but he's not no big man. He's just tall. And the Bulls, all their trades, I believe they got like 5-6 guards in trades because I know Jaden Ivey, he's there now. They still got Yuki Kamara, who's like 5'7". What are the other guards the Bulls have? Because this is
Josh Giddey is still there.
Yeah, Josh Giddey.
I'm missing somebody else.
That's real fast. Guard, Rob Dillingham, he's now on their team. Matt McClung somehow got there. Colin Sexton is there. Anthony Simons is there.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Trey Jones is there. I already said Jaden Ivey. Isaac Okoro, who I always thought Isaac Okoro was like a small forward. I thought he was 6'6". That nigga's 6'4". I had no idea.
I thought he was like a 3.
I did too. He's 6'4". But yeah, Isaac Okoro, and yeah, that's all. They have that many guards on their roster. I believe it was 7. I just said, or maybe.
Did they already offload Patrick Williams?
No.
They still have Pat Williams?
Yes.
I was about to get them praise like, okay, at least they got off that.
They have 9 guards on their roster right now.
Yeah, come on now.
I don't get it. I think they're trying to
must be preparing. You know what this shit reminds me of? This reminds me when Popeyes had their chicken sandwich and they took it off the shelves and they brought it back at some point and there was niggas that was grabbing like 20 of them bitches and then reselling them for a higher profit. I feel like that's what the Bulls finna do. They're gonna try to like sell, like try to get some like sleeper picks or whatever.
They should have done that during like all these trades didn't make sense to me because one, you need, and a lot of their guards, like Rob Dillingham I like Rob Dillingham. The nigga's 6'1", bro. Like he's not big. None of those guards are big. None of those guards are defenders. Well, Jaden Ivey's sort of big. And he's athletic enough to defend. But for the most part, they're not big. They're not defenders. It doesn't make sense in my head. Like,
they're the Bulls, though.
Well, I guess it's safe to say they're not going to yield a competitive roster for the remainder of the season. But who are they trying to get is one thing that's just in my head. Because, like, I don't know what the Bulls are doing. And I don't even know if they know what they're doing. But I don't know. I just feel like they played themselves.
Niggas be doing shit like this and then still want to question why D Rose got a jersey retirement. Nigga, that nigga thrived under some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, he made them niggas look good in the midst of incompetency. Yes, he's getting his jersey retired.
As he should.
What the fuck?
They might need to name that fucking arena after him.
And I understand he don't want a statue for obvious reasons. I get it. He saw D Wade and said no thank you. But nigga, y'all chill out. Chill out on D Rose. Because look at your franchise. Your franchise don't exude like we do this normally. That nigga was an anomaly.
The Bulls just got lucky with Michael Jordan, and they've been coasting on that ever since.
Oh, God. I don't even know the last time Michael Jordan was in the city for real.
Michael Jordan don't even like the Bulls for real. He liked the Hornets, and then the Hornets said, you're a terrible owner, and they made him sell the team. And now the Hornets look like they're doing good. So another stain on his. This is why LeBron's the GOAT, bro. Another stain on his legacy.
Nah, like it can't be stamped until LeBron start doing the same thing. Like he got to go in and say, "Hey, yo, this the team I'm managing."
I'm not gonna. Well, we already know LeBron's low key like a bad GM because we've seen him try to do it. So he might be. He might be worse than Jordan, honestly.
Nah. Well, yeah.
Exactly.
Because at least with LeBron, he was playing, so he could mask his bad mistakes of a GM. Because that nigga was so great.
Oh, he's going crazy. He's making it work, even though the team is sucked. Mind you, he built the team, but still,
he built this motherfucking team. Now you can't physically impose your will on these games. You got to let these bad decisions play basketball. Yeah, it might get smooth. Depending on who he picked, depending on the team that he picked, he better cherry pick.
But it's finna be All-Star weekend, so let's go ahead and get to the All-Star games because the roster has been set for All-Star weekend, and they're doing that format. They're doing the USA versus the World format. It's gonna be three teams total, 2 USA teams and 1 international team. They're playing a round robin style of tournament. I'll be honest, I don't know what the fuck that means, but. Let's get to these rosters. Now, on the international side, we have the world roster. We have Giannis, Denny Avdia. What is that polar bear doing? Luka Doncic.
Yo, chill, bro.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who I don't believe Shai's going to play because he's hurt till after the All-Star break. He had like something with his abs or something like that. Jamal Murray, Pascal Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns, and Wemby. How you like this international roster? Any snubs you can think of or whatever?
I can't even defend my snub because that nigga on bullshit right now. So no.
That's real though.
Like, as much as I want to do it, no. Denny is playing a great season. I think the nigga has like 27, 5, and 6. Like he's averaging like 26 points a game. Like
no, but I think people like looked at it and they said no. They looked at his and they said like he's averaging like the most free throws in the NBA so far. He shoot like 12 a game or something crazy like that.
Yeah, but like I'm looking at these fouls and they are fouling that nigga. Like I can't even be mad.
I don't know, bro. When does nigga get good? He nigga got good out of literally nowhere.
It's not out of nowhere. He
never had flashes of averaging 27 before. He never had flashes like this, and now he's like I don't know, something weird.
It's not weird. Niggas just don't give a fuck about Portland, nigga.
What was he? Let me see the season before the season.
Oh, you want to see the progression?
Yeah, bro. He went from 17 points to 25. Only playing 4 extra minutes. Let me see can I see his free throw attempts per game? He went from 5 free throw attempts per game to 10 this season. So it's not the 12 that I was saying, but he's averaging 10 free throw attempts this game, bro. Like, be so for real. But he's knocking him down though. He's 80%. He's knocking him down like crazy. But still, man, come on.
If I didn't have a problem with James Harden, I can't have a problem with Denny, honestly. So I'm out of this comment. I don't have a dog in this fight. I will say congratulations to Jamal Murray for finally getting into the All-Star game. Niggas be disrespecting him because he plays with Jokic. He's been keeping that team afloat when Jokic was down, so that was cool. And honestly, if there was one person that didn't need to be here, I was going to say Pascal. Because when did it become normal for tanking teams to get any form of All-Star? Them niggas only got like 8 games this year. That's the only.
Pascal been hooping though. Pascal is cold. He is cold.
Nobody denied that the nigga would. Nobody denied that the nigga wasn't cold. All I'm saying is I've just never seen. Well, I'm not gonna say never. I'm just not used to seeing a nigga on a tanking team make an All-Star game. Because if you're an All-Star, you are at least your team is at least somewhat serviceable, fighting for at least a play-in spot for the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference. You should be at least an 11th seed. Why are you 14th?
Because the Pacers are horrible. And like we knew they were going to be
good. You shouldn't be 14th, nigga. I'm sorry.
We all knew. Everybody knew the Pacers were going to be this bad though once Tyrese tore his Achilles. So I don't.
Yeah, which leads me to believe maybe you're not an all-star, nigga. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not hating. All I'm saying is I'm just saying like if there was one person I was going to drop, it would be that nigga. Because, mind you, Kawhi originally did not make this motherfucker.
Yeah, we'll get to Kawhi.
We'll get to him. But I'm just saying, I know why he here. It's because of this USA versus the world shit. I don't want to come off as xenophobic by explaining what I'm about to say, but I know what's going on.
That's fair. But next team we have the next USA roster. The USA, they're doing the Stars team and the Stripes team. I don't get the difference. But anyways, it's Scotty Barnes. No, he just played in Canada. He's from the US, right? Scotty Barnes.
He just plays in Toronto and has developed a Canadian accent since he's been up there. He is from Florida.
Okay, cool. But the Stars roster, the USA Stars roster, we have Scotty Barnes, Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Anthony Edwards, Chet, Jalen Johnson, and Tyrese Maxey. I'm real glad that Jalen Johnson, he's getting the All-Star nod because he's been hooping like crazy. And Jalen Duren,
yes,
I'm glad Cade getting his teammate the All-Star nod. That's nice. I like that because he has been hooping as well. So I'm not mad at this roster at all.
I'm not mad at this either. Shout out to Jalen Duren. I'm a fan of his game. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints on anybody on this roster. I'm gonna be honest with you. Honestly, why the fuck Brandon Ingram ain't make this bitch? That nigga was hooping in Toronto too. I take that over fucking Pascal.
Because Pascal needed to make it so they can do the USA versus the world thing, bro. That's
absolutely.
Why.
Yeah. It's all
the next team, the USA Stripes roster, we have Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, KD, LeBron, Kawhi, who made it as like an alternate, Donovan Mitchell, and Norman Powell. I know people are mad at LeBron because LeBron made it, but Kawhi originally he made it as an alternate because Giannis was going to play in the All-Star game, but he got hurt, so they put in Kawhi. People were mad in the first place because they were like, LeBron, he shouldn't be there if Kawhi was hooping this good and blah blah. Because Kawhi has been going crazy, but
nigga, it's LeBron.
It's LeBron. He's gonna make the All-Star team, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
Even if he wasn't on that shit, they would have did it like they did the 2018 All-Star where they had implemented Dirk and D Wade. They was just gonna be there regardless, nigga. Like it didn't matter how bad they were gonna be here. Yeah, nah, it's Bron, nigga, and they're a higher seed. They play like even if they are playing bad hoops, still 5th seed, nigga.
Exactly. So like, I'm not mad at none of these names on these All-Star teams. For the most part, everybody's deserving. Even Pascal, even though you want to hate on him, but let's go ahead, Greg. We got to get to the NFL because there's a lot of stuff going down this week. There's only one thing going down this week. It actually sort of makes me a little sad. But before we get to that, the NFL honors, they did happen. Let's go through some of the things, some of the names of who won, and also talk about the Hall of Fame class. Actually, let's start with the Hall of Fame class. The new members who are made the Pro Football Hall of Fame, because some people got mad. Yes, bro, people are mad.
I like the list.
Now, the Hall of Fame, it was announced, who got it? 5 people? 5 or 6. We'll figure out once I go through the names. But Drew Brees, first ballot. I'm not mad at this at all. It's Drew Brees, bro. What are we doing?
And it's New Orleans. Like, who doing that in New Orleans again?
No fucking body.
Nigga survived Hurricane Katrina, nigga. That's first ballot by itself.
Yeah. So Drew Brees, first ballot. Ain't mad at it at all. Roger Craig, running back. I like this one. Some people might have forgotten about him. He was like Christian McCaffrey before Christian McCaffrey. He didn't necessarily run the same way, or he didn't necessarily have the wiggle McCaffrey had, but he was that receiving back before McCaffrey. And he was playing for the 49ers, so long time coming for him. So I like this.
Yep.
Larry Fitzgerald, first ballot.
No question.
People were mad at this, but I get why. No, because people were like, y'all put Larry first ballot, but not T.O. So like I'm okay with him being first ballot, but I understand the argument they're making. Although everybody knows the T.O. thing was messed up in the first place, so I don't want.
I just hate the argument. I just hate the argument of because we fucked up an all-time great. Now we got to fuck up other all-time greats just to like make no, nigga. Just do better the next time. We know that was some
Larry.
Sorry.
Larry's objectively a first ballot type of player. He had more tackles in his career than drops, and he's a wide receiver. Like, what are we doing? He was one of them ones.
Absolutely.
He probably a top 10 of all time receiver. So it's just, of course, Larry
Yeah.
Fitzgerald. Then we have Luke Kuechly. He's first. Is this first ballot or?
Yeah. It's 5 years, right?
Yeah. Okay. Wait. No, he retired in 2019.
Oh,
So it might be second ballot type, but regardless, Luke Kuechly was arguably the best linebacker ever. He just only played 8 seasons, but he was a monster in those 8 seasons.
he was great, bro.
Yeah. And he's only 34, so he could really still be playing. Like Bobby Wagner's still playing right now. And I think Bobby Wagner should be retired, but Bobby Wagner's still playing right now. Like Luke Kuechly, he could still be playing, but
How old is
he
Fred
did all
Warner?
he needed to do. I don't think Fred Warner's that old. I think Fred Warner might be still in his. I think Fred Warner could be 30, maybe.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let me see. How old is Fred? Fred Warner is. Oh, he's 29. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. He's still young.
Yeah. And then Adam Vinatieri. Is he first kicker?
Has to be. He has to be the first kicker because who was going in before him? I don't know why I thought Adam was already in this bitch.
I did too, but it says he's the third pure place kicker. I didn't know that, but Jan Stenar or Sten, I don't know, and Morton Anderson. I've heard the name Morton Anderson before. I thought Vinatieri was already in. I thought he got in last year.
Damn.
But like,
damn. Hey, they
Just
put
like
that
that
nigga in. They putting that
Just like
nigga
everything.
in so niggas don't have to worry about that other nigga.
Justin Tucker never getting in, bro.
He's not. Brandon Aubrey getting in before that nigga JT. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I wouldn't be mad at that either because Brandon Aubrey's cold. But Adam Vinatieri, he's arguably, or he was the GOAT kicker until Justin Tucker. And now Justin Tucker has been banished from the NFL. So, but yeah, now Adam Vinatieri definitely deserving, even though he's a kicker. And yeah, those are the Hall of Fame people that made it. But now let's get to the actual awards that happened. Let's start from the bottom. We got Assistant Coach of the Year. I forget who we said because we sort of went through and gave our ballots. But Josh McDaniels, he was Assistant Coach of the Year.
I think I said Vance Joseph.
Yeah, I think we might have went. I think both of us might have went with defensive people. I might have said Brian Flores, I believe.
Absolutely.
I think about it, but Josh McDaniels, he's the offensive coordinator for the Patriots. Can't be too mad at this, honestly, because the Patriots are in the Super Bowl. And Josh McDaniels, he is an objectively good offensive coordinator. He's a horrible head coach. Every time he gets a head coaching job, he's literally the worst in the league. But he's an amazing offensive coordinator, so I'm not mad at that. Assistant Coach of the Year there. Offensive Player of the Year, Jackson Smith and Jigba. His last name is Smith and Jigba. He pronounced it correctly. Niggas like Drewski, but
that was lame, bro.
Because he said the nigga's name right the first time, and then he went, "Oh, nigga." It wasn't even funny, bro. I was like, "Yeah, that's lame."
Come on, bro. Like, you want a good run, bro? Just act right, nigga.
But JSN, he winning this award. It makes sense to me. He said he led the NFL receiving yards with 1,793 yards. That's a franchise record as well. He's honestly one of the reasons Sam Darnold has been playing as good as he has been. So I'm never mad at this one at all. I believe that's who I said was Offensive Player of the Year.
I think I said so too.
Next, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Carson Wessinger. I remember I said he was going to win.
I said that too.
Yeah, Browns linebacker. Like, the Browns defense is great. The rest of the team is just bad. So, yeah, Carson Wessinger, he Defensive Rookie of the Year, well deserved. I like that. Coach of the Year, Mike Vrabel. I think we're both wrong on this because I said the Seahawks coach should get it. This one, I'm not like you can't be mad at it. I think I said that Vrabel was going to win, but I wanted McDonald to win because I think McDonald has been a better coach. But like he's in the Super Bowl, so you can't like it's hard to be like unless you're playing unless you're a coach like Nick Sirianni who got his team to the Super Bowl even though he was terrible, but. We know Mike Vrabel's not terrible.
Yeah.
And they 14-3 record. They were like the season before, they were a top 10 draft pick team. So it makes sense. I'm not mad at it. I just wish Mike McDonald had won because I think the Seahawks are a little bit better team. Comeback Player of the Year, Christian McCaffrey. I think this is the second time winning this award. I think you should only win this award one time. Because if you, what do you
get injured the way he do? when you get injured the way he do,
I'm like, bro, come on, man. I don't think you should. I don't think they should count it. Like, I feel like I wouldn't want to win this award twice because that means something terrible was happening, bro.
nigga keep getting catastrophic injuries.
Exactly.
Yeah, that shit is only honorable the first time. Like niggas really are warm with that embrace the first time. The second time it's like, oh, this nigga just injury prone. That's like Anthony Davis getting comeback player of the year consecutively.
Does the NBA have one of those comeback?
No,
they just do like most improved or whatever.
Yeah, they do most improved, so it can be more inclusive to non-injured niggas. All right, bro.
Next we got Protector of the Year. This is the first O-line award ever. So shout out to them. It was Joe Tooney. He's a guard for the Bears. Glad they're finally getting some recognition. I seen his speech. He was sort of like emotional. I was like, dang, them niggas really... Because like them niggas ain't never got an award before. So I'm glad this is like recognition for them niggas.
And I'm glad Chicago got something out of their season because they had a good season. I'm glad somebody came out with some form of an award in recognition because nobody expected them to do the things they did this year. I'm not gonna lie.
And Offensive Rookie of the Year, Tedero McMillan.
Nigga of the year. Nigga of the year right there.
The offensive nigga of the year.
Yeah.
But he deserved, he was balling like crazy. He deserved this, obviously. And then Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett won this unanimously, which makes sense. He broke the sack record, and he single-handedly, like, I don't know, I can't remember how many games Cleveland won. I think like 3 or something, but he was the reason the niggas won them games.
Yeah, he was hooping.
Yeah, and then MVP, Matthew Stafford. And during his MVP speech, he also said he's coming back next season, so retirement rumors have been put to rest now. I thought he should be MVP, so I'm not mad at this at all.
Not either. I'm not mad at this one either. I don't know who I picked. I probably thought or assumed that Drake May was gonna get it. But I think it does make sense that the Patriots got other things like Coach of the Year, assistant
and coach and assistant coach.
Coach and assistant coach. So they got the recognition in due time, so I'm not mad.
Now, if the Pacers got all three, that'd have been all right, bro. What are we doing?
That'd have been OD. It'd have been OD on top of them niggas getting Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft in as a Hall of Fame, whatever. Hey, did you see that Pat McAfee shit?
No.
I think they had like a trivia with like the Hall of Famers, like the newly inducted Hall of Famers, and they tried to. It was like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire like style play of it. And there was one where like Larry Fitzgerald, like he had it was like who's the oldest player to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl or some shit like that. And he was like, yo, you got a phone a friend or something, phone somebody. And it ended up being Bill Belichick in his office. That they like called him to be like, yo, like who was it? Ended up being Randy Moss. When that nigga Pat was just like, yeah, man. Yeah, maybe it'll be you up here one day. The day's not that day, bro. Like, he was just trolling the fuck out of the nigga. He was a good sport about it. I was like, damn, if they would have had all them Patriots niggas in at the same time, I probably would have been annoyed. Somebody had to make that. I'm not saying Bill Belichick had to be the nigga to have the sacrifice. One of them niggas had to get sacrificed because too much Patriot glaze, I would have had to turn my TV off.
Especially too much Patriot glaze with
like,
everything going Patriots, everything going on.
We gotta humble these niggas in some form or fashion, nigga. It's just too much. They didn't even have a tough rebuild. Them niggas popped right back up kind of fast. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, they had like a year where Mac Jones was bad, and then they ended up being all right.
This okay ass rebuild, nigga. Niggas had like maybe 2 bad years. Niggas popped right back up.
Greg, I'm gonna be honest, man. I hate to say it, but I have to say for the last time this season, bro. I think it might be that time, bro.
Damn.
our final picks of the NFL season, bro.
Man, bro. You only got one game, man. Sunday. Seahawks versus the Patriots. Jax, who do you have
to win? But I've seen so many like analysts and everybody is picking the same team, and that's never good. Because I want the Seahawks to win. I do believe the Seahawks are going to win, but everybody believes the Seahawks is going to win, and that never works out, bro. But like the Seahawks, their defense is spectacular. They got Nick Emanwari, who is he was also in the running for Defense Rookie of the Year. Their DBs are, even though Tariq Woolen, he will have a brain fart every once in a while. He's still 6'4" and runs a 4.2. He can cover anybody. He has a skill to cover anybody. Then the other side, they got Devin Witherspoon, who is shorter, but he's better than Tariq Woolen. He's a monster. Their pass rush is crazy. DeMarcus Lawrence is great for them. Now, like, where was this when you played with Dallas? Like, you were good for a little bit, and then you started being ass again. But let me not get too much into that. The running game has got some life now. Kenneth Walker, he's been hooping like crazy. Sam Darnold, he hasn't been playing that good in the playoffs, but they haven't needed him to. Then they still got JSN at receiver, Cooper Kupp. Like, this is a nice roster. So I think that's why I'm going to pick the Seahawks to win. But even though on the other side, though, the Patriots, like, they're not too bad. Like, their defense is cold. Christian Gonzalez is one of the best corners in the NFL. He just always hurt. But he's not hurt this game, obviously.
Yeah.
Their pass rush is still nice. Their receiving core is not – I don't know if their receivers are as good as the Seahawks, but they're not bad because Stephon Diggs is still good. Sean Booty, I hate his last name, and I hate that there's a receiver named Diggs and the receiver named Diggs and the other one named Booty. I hate that they're on the same team. But he's still nice as well. Drake May is Drake May, obviously, runner-up for MVP. I think he lost the MVP by 1 vote, actually, which is crazy. But
I didn't know that.
The Patriots' run game is trash, though. So there's that. But I think this is going to be a closer game than everybody expects. But like I said, I'm taking the Seahawks. Who do you have?
I think I just can't overthink it. I think a lot of people are just overthinking it because too many niggas are swaying one way or the other.
Yeah.
I think it. I thought it before. I still think it now. I think it's the Seahawks, nigga. The Seahawks defense has been crazy. Per my fantasy team, these niggas have been insane. On top of that, their special teams doesn't get talked about a lot. That nigga Rashid be returning kicks like crazy. So
that was because they made that trade in like the middle of the season. That was a great trade for him, bro.
It's a great trade, and I'm like, damn, y'all don't talk about this trade a lot. But damn it, this nigga's hooping. You know, and honestly, you're not asking Sam Darnold to be like Superman or anything like that. But you know, just don't give me 4 turnovers either. don't do nothing too crazy. So I still have the Seahawks because this reminds me of, remember when the Seahawks won their first Super Bowl and they blew the fuck out of them niggas? I think it was Denver.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they gonna blow them niggas out.
I was gonna say, you think they can do that to them?
But I'm saying, like, I'm not afraid of a lot of people just picking the Seahawks. Like, if they picking I got it. Like, that doesn't scare me as much. In respect to the Patriots, because I think the Patriots defense is going to be fire. I think it's going to be a close game.
I do too. So.
I hope it's not a walk-off field goal. I need a touchdown involved.
I see, like, I want it to be close, but I don't want to be that close. Like, I want maybe win by a touchdown, but like have gotten the Patriots, or not the Patriots, but the Seahawks got that touchdown with like
20 seconds left.
Nah, not even like, I'm talking about the Seahawks scored that touchdown with like 7 minutes left in the game. And then they just stopped the Patriots can't really do nothing. The Seahawks run the clock out. Like,
damn, nigga, 7 minutes to run that clock out? That's efficient.
No, like the Seahawks score 7 minutes left, then the Patriots get the ball. They try to score, maybe run off like 4 minutes or something like that. They don't end up scoring. Then the Seahawks get the ball back and then just run out the clock for like the final 3 minutes.
Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I'll say this. I would much rather see the Seahawks win an ethical game. Like, if they like play the right way, and it's like 2 minutes left in the game and them niggas don't have timeouts left and they're just kneeling it down, I fuck with that.
Yes.
The Patriots can't get that off. The only way I can accept a Patriots victory is if they do some wild shit like Caleb Williams did in his playoff game or some shit like that. Patriots cannot win in a boring way to me. Like, you got to do some shit where I'm like, okay. I'm excited.
If the Patriots win this game and Drake May has like Caleb Williams ran it in that playoff game against the Packers, he was trash for the first half. And then he went crazy second. If Drake May has a game like that and the Patriots end up winning, they're gonna put him in the top quarterback conversations. And I don't like that. Because I think Drake May is really good.
He's already there.
No, but they're gonna be talking about, or they're gonna be trying to say he's better than Mahomes or better than, respect. I think Drake May is very, very good. I just don't think he's in that echelon yet. I still think Mahomes, Lamar, Allen, and Burrow.
Who you think gonna say that though?
You know who's gonna say that? Them people.
Name them. Who? Who's
them white people? You know who's gonna say that? Because I think Drake May is really, really good. I just don't think he's there just yet, but he will be eventually.
You feel like C.J. Stroud and Jaden Daniels haven't scared niggas yet from saying bold statements Drake May over these niggas.
I don't think Jaden Daniels is scared because I think people still think Jaden Daniels is good. He just don't be healthy. So I don't think people are scared of that because Drake May has been durable. Jaden Daniels was getting hurt in college, but C.J. Stroud, there's only one nigga, and he's also not. C.J. Stroud isn't 6'5", white, and runs a 4.5 and all that jazz. Drake, he's not as physically.
He gonna let you know he can't run no 4.5.
I'm getting too old. I'm not what I used. Nigga, you're 24. What do you mean? He's like, man, I can't run like I used to. You're 24. You've never suffered any major injuries. What are you talking about? You can still run, bro.
Come on, bro. God damn.
You seen he cut his hair?
I did. I don't know how.
Everybody been roasting him.
I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. It could go well. It could go well. Jalen Hurts cut his shit off, and
Jalen Hurts never had dreads in the NFL though.
Okay, well, Michael Vick cut his shit off. Granted, he went to jail, but I mean, I'm trying to figure out who started off with braids or dreads, cut them bitches off, and was still hooping. I mean, I feel like Mahomes doesn't count because it's not like he twisted his shit up. He just cut his shit down.
He just cut his hair shorter. Now Lamar still got his hair.
Well, yeah, Lamar still got his. Who the fuck got long? Trevor Lawrence has his shit, even though that might be a bad example or some shit. But
honestly, though, people really just started having long hair in the NFL now, so there is that. This used to never be a thing.
Yeah, it's COVID.
That's literally what happened. Everybody started growing their hair out during COVID and never stopped.
Niggas found the scam in what barbers be doing and said, you know what? Fuck it. None of this shit matters. A consistent 2 weeks to the barber means nothing to me, nigga. We're just gonna rock it out. Yeah. Some of them kept it. Some of them reverted back. Yeah, you're right.
It's just when you see, it was like somebody had retweeted an old ESPN clip, and it was during COVID. And I just seen it was Ryan Clark and Dominique Foxworth, and they both had hair, and I was just like, that's how you know it was COVID because it was growing.
Nah, I'm saying Steph Curry with some braids.
I seen Bomani Jones with hair. I didn't know he could grow his hair.
Yeah, there were some things I was like, ooh, didn't know this was a.
Yeah, bro, but niggas just bored, bro. Niggas didn't know what to do, bro.
That shit was crazy, bugging nuts. Yeah, Jax. I think it's about that time, man.
Let's get to it.
Mind you, no idea the Rockets and the OKC Thunder were playing right now. Whoa. The fuck?
I would have never known. Everybody in OKC is not playing anyways because Shea hurt and everybody else had an injury and it's gonna be All-Star. So
shit means nothing to me. That just reminds me I'm not getting on Twitter for the next 3 hours.
Jermaine Cole dropped, and that album was amazing. I loved it. Both discs, disc 1, disc 2, amazing. My hot take is, I think the Off Season was his best album. I think that was his best. I think that was the best J. Cole album. It wasn't it wasn't super long, so I liked that. It wasn't super long, but it had enough. It was long enough, had enough songs on it. his rapping on the offseason. I feel like that's the best rapping he's done out of all his albums on the offseason. Granted, this last one he just dropped, You Fall Off, it was, like I said, it was amazing. He was rapping amazingly. But I think the offseason just had a little bit, I don't know, just a little bit more to it. I like that one. I think that was his best album. But this Fall Off is still amazing. I am still listening to it. As soon as we hang up, I'm going to listen to it some more because I'm finna get in the car. I gotta go. But like, yeah, no, I think the offseason is his best album still.
Okay, I see. I haven't listened to disc 2 yet, but based off of disc 1, I didn't have no issues with it. I think it might be. I mean, I don't disagree with you so far. He's definitely rapping. Somebody said that nigga probably has some of the best second verses of all time. That nigga's second verse in any song, it always elevates. It always elevates. It never declines. I'm like, I have to go back and research it. But they might have a point with that.
I mean, they could be like, I haven't really thought about it that way, but cause I'm just like, damn, he be spinning all the verses, but like,
no, I'm saying like the first verse is always good, but that second verse, it's like, oh shit, this nigga talking. This nigga, he taking it up. He always up. And I'm like, damn, I never really thought of it like that. But now that it's on my radar, I'm gonna go and intentionally listen and like redo it. But like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Because a lot of that album, he was talking on the second verses for a lot of that album. I was like, damn, nah, he's going crazy. Me personally though, you say you haven't listened to Disc 2 yet. I like Disc 1 a little bit more than Disc 2, but I still think they're both great.
I know what time it was when that mixtape dropped. What was that? What's that last song? The Build Up? 99 Build or something?
99 Build. Remember that?
I knew when I heard 99 Build, I was like, okay, well, I know what to expect. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but it's J. Cole though. He's one of the like, he always says he's one. It be niggas on social media who be saying stuff that like, and I get what they're trying to. Also, no, I don't really get what they're trying to say because it's like niggas who they just say stuff just to say it. Because I think somebody said it was like, they said Freddie Gibbs is a better rapper than J. Cole, and like I love Freddie Gibbs. I think he's great, but like these are things people are only saying on social media. Like you've never heard nobody say that out loud in real life. And I think Freddie Gibbs is great, but it's just like, what are we doing here, bro?
It's just because they'll be disappointed at like J. Cole doing certain things. That's what. Like you don't only see that after that nigga drop Grippy. And it's just like objectively, Cole, what the fuck was that? But like I say what the fuck is that because you're better than that. Like there's no why did you drop why did you drop that? Right after backing away on top of doing that right after backing out of a dish back when we didn't know how deep the Drake Kendrick beef, like before we knew how deep it was, you backed out the beef and then dropped Grippy. It's like, all right, nigga, this getting a little. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it is time. Maybe I am washed. I don't know. But yeah. Most conversations surrounded by J. Cole only on the internet. Oh well, you can say that about a lot of shit. When it comes to Twitter and like the internet, some of these things are only happening on there. You go outside and touch real grass or real snow, depending on where you're at. We are not having these conversations. We are not having these dumbass conversations. No, I agree. I agree with your hot take, even though I haven't listened to the second disc yet. But yeah, man. I'm pull up my phone so I can make sure I'm saying my hot take correctly. Before I say what I'm about to say, Jax, understand. I have time. I will edit it out. It's fine. Yeah, player stan culture is the gayest thing you could possibly do as a sports fan. If you are a player stan and you are only a player stan, that is the gayest thing you can do in the sports community. I don't give a fuck, bro. You're annoying as hell. And it just seems like you're just on your knees for a nigga that just don't know you. You got the faceless account with the nigga on your profile pic, doing things he's never done before. You've never seen Kevin Durant actually hold a Reaper. You've never seen that before. You went on Fiverr and had a nigga make that for you, or you use ChatGPT and AI and allowed niggas in Detroit to not have water because you wanted to put that as your profile pic so bad. And like they have this sense of entitlement that their stand or their player is so good that we got to revolve around this nigga. The organization has to revolve around it. Like if this nigga is not, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter what this nigga can do. It doesn't matter if it's LeBron, KD, Steph, whatever. They can never be. They can never have a bad game. Like there's no such thing as a bad game for them niggas. Somebody always got to get fired. Somebody always got to get traded. Niggas don't understand. Or if you're deep into the lore and you got an international nigga, all of a sudden we xenophobic because we called that we're xenophobic because that nigga can't make a left hand layup. It's like, okay, bro, you're gay. Okay, you're gay.
I have comments about like just stan culture in general that I can't say on this podcast. But you know exactly how I feel.
Bro,
you know I agree.
It's like,
you know I agree with you 100,000%.
I can't talk basketball with you because first of all, you don't have an allegiance to an actual team, so you don't have sense of a team concept, and then you glorify a fucking player to the nth degree. I'm hearing shit that I've never heard before. I'm hearing words be put together that I've never heard before because you're such a stan. Some of y'all niggas is worse. Some of these niggas worse.
In general,
nigga, it's bad.
Like you're a grunt. Like, it'd be like you a grunt. Like you're an adult male doing this. Even if you're not an adult male, you're a male doing. Even if you're not, like you just why are you doing this? You weird ass nigga, bro. Like I'm just being stans in general, bro. Like there's the account. I'm not gonna lie, the account's sort of funny, but there's a B Hen Stan account on Twitter, and they're only funny because they just repost Jeff T podcast or 520 podcast clip. But just like you're a grown ass man, what are you doing, bro? Like,
Stan accounts don't make any sense to me, and they be like looking for some of them niggas be looking for validation and shit. Like, oh my god, like. Those are the same niggas that be saying my glorious Pookie Bear. These the same niggas that make gay edits. Like y'all like it all. Does this happen in this doesn't happen in football like to this degree.
I think it happens everywhere. I think it's happening everywhere now.
But I feel like it's more prevalent in basketball.
It's more prevalent in basketball because basketball is a more like individual game. Like football, I feel it's easier to stand in I think in basketball than it is in football. Cause like you just see the players more in basketball. And there's like football has more players on the field, but less stars, if that makes sense.
It's bad, bro. Like, do I still have this saved? There was an encounter that I saw in the community. And I'm just like, oh, these KD stands is insane. And y'all got these these different pictures of KD. Like, granted, like, KD, he's a big superstar to the point where, like, he's going to have stands. Like, I get that.
Yeah.
And granted, when it comes to international players, I knew Sengun was going to have fans from Turkey. Like, they treat that nigga like Michael Jordan when he go back home. Like, I get it. I definitely understand it. Them niggas arguing and going back and forth, that's not stuff in the Bible. Like, and Elon ain't shit for being able to live translate when niggas are like using Turkish language, and you can just press translation and you can actually read it in English. Cause I feel like the English version of it sounds even worse than what they actually say.
I be feeling like they mistranslate some stuff sometimes, bro.
Just like, okay, some of this shit feels racist as hell. There was a nigga that said, yo, I stay on the south side, pull up. What you gonna do about it? I'm like, come on.
None of this has ever been that serious, bro.
It's not. This is not my first time seeing that, you know, certain sports community people like men. But I'm here to double down that if you are a player stand and a player stand only, that is the gayest thing you could do in the community. I'm not going to go out and say that you're gay. I'm just going to say that is the gayest thing you can do in the sports community. Have some pride, nigga. Have some self-worth. I can't even say these nigga. I can't even, when it comes to KD stands, I can't even say these niggas don't know you. Because this nigga Kevin Durant be reposting everything. Not to be like, yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. Look.
Nah, I hate when KD.
Not this nigga Durant enabling this shit. And
I know he be laughing at it like, oh, this is just funny, but I hate when KD be responding on. I hate when KD tweet, bro.
Nigga be enabling losers, bro. He just enables losers. And he only does that because he only responds to the negative shit. He don't respond to the positive shit. And I'm like, damn, KD, I get what you
KD, I know he just be high on Twitter laughing, bro. He just be trying to make people mad, bro. That's all he do, and I hate it.
Well, he making me mad by association because I got to read the shit.
Exactly. That's why I hate it so much. Like, you don't have to be doing this, bro.
At first, I thought you was over. Like I thought you was like going overboard with it. But now that nigga is like a part of my community, and I still fuck with KD, I'm like, damn, Jax, I get it now. Cause I don't want to see this shit on my. I don't want to see this bullshit on my TV.
Bro, just tweet like LeBron, bro. Cause LeBron, he just be tweeting random stuff.
Strive for greatness.
Like, just do that.
Add DraftKings, my son, just a kid from Akron. Just bullshit. This bullshit lies, but I can respect it because he think he above everybody else, which I need some of my superstars to be. I need Kevin Durant to be above some of this. I thought I would never be here, but I'm here now. Like, damn. This is what happens when you start having when you start losing too many games. Now you start talking about shit you ain't never talked about before. You know? I'm just not fucking with this KD tweets. I ain't have no problem with this in October. It's February. KD. I don't know about this. But that about wraps it up, Jax. Any last words?
Man, we went off on a tangent about your last hot take, but the main takeaway from that hot take should be like, y'all need to go outside, touch some grass, live some real life, bro. Please don't be like that, bro.
Please don't be that person.
Yeah, bro.
And if you are that person, stay the fuck away from me. Block me if you have to. Or tell me your account, I will block you instead. Like, I can't take that, bro. It's bad. It's bad enough. My half-court offense looks horrendous. I don't need to see your commentary of you glazing another man. Can't do it, bro. Absolutely not. Yeah, let's touch some grass and or snow. And we'll catch y'all niggas next week. Big things happening very soon. Stay tuned.